Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Real Talk with Uju, where Uju comes in and give you all the real good stuff. But before I dive into anything, I want to say thank you. I want to say a very, very big thank you to all of you out there. I have gotten a lot of calls. I have gotten a lot of feedbacks, and I have gotten a lot of comments about each of my videos. And I am so impressed. I am so blessed, and I'm so grateful to all of my viewers out there. I woke up this morning. I was so happy that I got new subscribers. Thank you, all of you, once again for subscribing, sharing, commenting, and giving me feedback. I love it. Like, I love it when I'm doing something and you're giving me feedbacks. I love it. It gives me the joy to keep going and saying the real stuff. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, wherever you are watching me, for having even just 1 minute, even 30 seconds, even whatever minute you give me. I want to say thank you. I want to appreciate all of you out there, the whole world. I want to appreciate all of you for subscribing and for giving me the encouragement to keep going. I got all your calls. So sorry the calls were coming too much. I couldn't take them, all of them, but I just want to say a very, very big thank you. Without you guys, I won't be able to make this happen. So I want to say thank you. I'm giving you this. It's a big heart from me. Good day. So what I'll be talking about today, it's not gonna be anything other than your feedbacks. So I'm gonna read a couple of your feedbacks, and I'm going to explain why I decided, because I love your feedbacks. I really, really love it, because when you give me your feedback, I can come back and we can talk about it. That's why this show is Real Talk with Uju. This show is all about um entertainment. It's all about fun. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna answer your questions. Whatever question you have, put it down in the comment below. I will come to it and I will come back and give you your answers. So I'm gonna read these comments. I'm not gonna say the name, whosoever that wrote it, but I want to talk about this comment because this comment kind of touched me, and I don't know what is in this person's mind, but I want to put it out there that is the reason why I have this real talk, because so many people they don't understand what they're doing. So I'm gonna dive into it by reading the comments, the feedback, and also the comments, so that we can all talk about it. So this comment was on a video that I made that was for the old school marriage versus the new school marriage. And I was trying to explain in the video about the best marriage you can ever get is the old school marriage. The new school marriage is okay, but there's just a lot of I'm just like thinking how I'm gonna put it. It's like it's all on demand. Everybody's going into the real school, into the new school marriage for a reason, not for the marriage purpose reason. So most of you, I'm not saying all, most of every men and women are going into it for a reason. But old school marriage, it's real. I'm telling you, if you try old school marriage, it is real. Because old school marriage is totally, totally different. Where a man and a woman sees each other. They see each other, first sight, oh, I want this person, I want to marry this person. They don't care what you have. They don't care if you have a house. They don't care if you live in a one bedroom. Every woman in the old school did not care about all that materialistic things. What they cared about was that they want to get married. They want to have a family. They want to be loved. They want to be taken care of. They're not excited about what you have. I'm talking about the old school. And then there was no like wedding ring of $5,000. There was no wedding ring of wedding whatever of $1 million before you can marry somebody. Then it was like, I love you, we get married. That was it. And those marriages, they last so long. Just like the way I gave you guys an example of my father and my mother. They've been married for decades. I'm telling you, decades. And they have their own problems and stuff, but the marriage never got broken. They're still in the marriage, they're still married, and they're still in it. Nobody's talking about divorce in my house. Nothing. That's why I go back to the old school marriages. Like, I think it's the best. I don't care about what the dictionary says about marriage. I don't care about what any other people think about marriage. Marriage is all about for better, for worse. But guess what? We do not have for better, for worse anymore. We don't. I think it's time for them to reverse those words and say, instead of for better, for worse, let it be for better, for worse, for worse. It's not for better, for worse. Like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to change those words. Is it like for better, for better? There's nothing like for better, for worse. There's nothing like worse, worse. Because nobody's going to go for worse, worse. Everybody's going to go better, better. Fine, fine. That's what I think they should change those words. Those words is like, it's being old school right now. So, this feedback was from this video, and I want to talk about it. So this is what this person said. What's the difference about what you're talking about that we've never heard before? Our fathers then was faithful, truthful to our mothers, but today the so-called husbands deserve ever what they got from our sisters. Please. So this feedback came from somewhere. I'm not going to say the name because my subscribers and my viewers are so precious to me. So the reason why I want to talk about this comment is this person is trying to say that whatever the men are going through right now, they should keep going through it. And it's kind of not good. But before I say anything, I want to tell you out there, if you are the owner of this comment, I love you. I respect every of my viewers, every of my subscribers. I respect your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. I'm not going to say nothing about your opinion, but the reason why I will talk about it is because I am not talking about the present right now. I am talking about the future. I am talking about our generation, my kids' generation, any other kids' generation. That is what I'm talking about. So I want to tell you out there, this statement is totally wrong. We cannot tell the men to enjoy suffering. We cannot tell the men to enjoy being bullied. We cannot tell the men to being treated like trash. We cannot keep doing this to these men. And I'm gonna explain something to you that I want you to go back to the old school. I want you to understand everything about the old school. In the old school and in the new school, there's cheating in both sides of it. I am not saying that the old school there was no cheating. The old school there was cheating. The men were cheating. Cheating has always been generation to generation. We wish it can stop, but it can't stop. But guess what? We can only teach our kids to do the right thing. But in the old school, there was a lot of cheating in the men in the old school. But men were cheating, but they were not putting it in their wives' faces. And they were not disrespecting their wives. And Then in the old school, the women cannot, the true wives, the true women in the old school can never walk away from their marriage just because their husband was cheating. No, they can never. Because they are dedicated to that man. Because they love the man. They've had kids with the man. Women then were considerate. Women then were understanding. Women then were respectful. Women then were treating their husbands as king, as the head of the house, as the alpha of man. Women then were doing their job as women. The men then were cheating, but they don't bring it to the house. Still, they still respect their woman. You know what a man then is going to say? That if you are a concubine, whatever you are, I am not leaving my wife for you. It's because they're dedicated to their wives, even though they're cheating. So I'm not saying that there was no cheating then, but I am just saying that then in the olden days, there was a lot of difference. The men were taking care of the house. The men were working. The women were not working. The women were staying in the house making babies. The women were staying in the house, taking care of the house, being a full housewife. I'll tell you this because my mother was in the house too as a wife. My mother took care of the house. My mother had a little job that she was little trading that she was trading, but that doesn't mean that she didn't respect my dad. That doesn't mean that she didn't come home and cook for the kids and cook for the family. And I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. When I was young, the way I looked at my mother was actually making homemade prepared meals, like freshly cooked for my dad that went out to work and come back. That was what my mother was doing. But now we have a lot of women that make food and put it in the fridge just to make life easy. That's fine. We need to make our lives easy. But I'm trying to explain to you that the marriage in the olden days is totally different. So the men were cheating, but they were still taking care of the house. They were paying the bills. They were buying the cars. They were building the houses. They were paying the kids' school fees. They were doing they were doing a lot of things. And they still respect the woman. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that these men don't deserve what you just said, that we should let them be. They don't deserve it. They deserve to be loved. They deserve to be respected. They deserve to be taken care of. More especially the men that go out to work. More especially the men that provide for the house. More especially the men that do everything in the house. And you sit down there, put your legs, cross your legs, and sit down and be a wife. No. So these men still, I'm telling you, they deserve everything that we think we deserve as a woman. That's the fact. So your comment is cool because you're my, I'm not gonna change your opinion, but I'm just trying to tell you that this is not all about you. It's about the generation right now. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about anybody out there, but it's about our kids. It's about the generation. That is what we're talking about. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about what let's look at it this way. You out there, if you have a boy, he's gonna grow up to be a teenager. From a teenager, he's gonna become a man. And somebody says he deserves to suffer. How do you feel? How will you feel when somebody tells your son like that? How will you feel? And you're talking about men deserve all these things. What do we deserve as women? I want to ask, do you think we don't deserve anything? Do you think we don't have our own problems too? Do you think we're so pure and so saint? We are nothing. We don't. We don't. We do all these things. And I'm going to let you know this. If you are out there as a woman and you don't tell yourself the truth, man, you are making a lot of mistakes. And that is the reason why you are where you are right now. So, in the statistics, I'll tell you this, and this is the facts. When we look at the statistics, you are saying that the men deserve this. They deserve whatever that is coming for them. But in the statistics, women cheat more than the men. Women cheat more than the men. It's just that the women, they do it so well, they don't get caught. Because I have seen a woman that cheated on her husband for 2 to 3 years. The husband didn't know because she was good at it. The husband, actually, the men actually believes that their wife can never cheat, and they still believe in it. But we women, we always believe that the men will cheat. Oh, they cheat, they cheat, they cheat. Why don't we talk about we that cheat, women that cheat? Why don't we talk about that? Then as soon as the man cheats, you are a woman that you've been cheating on your husband. Then as soon as the man cheats, oh, he's a bad man. He broke me. He broke my heart. He did this. He did that. Because they don't know how to cheat. They get caught. It's just that you don't get caught, but they get caught because they don't know how to do it. And the next thing, you want them out. You don't want the marriage anymore. You're out. Ladies, let us tell ourselves the truth. The men don't deserve to go through whatever they're going through today. They deserve to be loved. They deserve to be respected. They deserve to be treated like kings. And we deserve to be treated like queens, just as the way the men has always been giving it to us. And there are other comments, but this kind of piqued my eyes. Like, this kind of piqued interest in me that I wanted to talk about. So I want all of us to learn and to also understand the facts of life, because whatever we're doing today, it's not for us. It's for our generation. It's for our community. It's for our children. It's for our future. It's not for us, it's for them. Please, please, women, let us learn how to treat these men in the right way. And I bet you, if you try it, if you respect your man, if you feed your man's stomach, if you respect him every day and he comes back tired and you support him, you will be treated like a queen. You need to treat him like a king before you've been treated like a queen. If you don't treat him like a queen, he will not, like a king, he will not treat you like a queen. That's the fact. Don't do what you don't want to other people. And do not say the men don't deserve anything. Don't say that. They deserve everything that you think you deserve. You know I love you. You know I always come here to say the facts and the real truth. And you know what? I still love all of you. Thank you for watching me. If you love my program, my show, if you love this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. I want to build a big community. I want to read everybody's comments, feedbacks. I want to love all of you. And I'm going to, when this community is so big, guess what is going to happen? I'm going to invite every community and let us talk live in the show. We talk more because this show is going to be fun. Ladies, please, please, we can do this. We can change the world. I love you all. Ladies, keep being beautiful. Men, stay handsome always. You are all beautiful. Please like, share, and subscribe. Teresa loves you. Real talk with Uju. One love to everybody. And have a great day. Bye-bye.